What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, coming at you from the Pilot, Montague, New Jersey, exit 1, I-84. No parking spaces here, but I got a massive air leak under my truck, and I am disabled, so there's no parking here, and I'm apparently sitting right where the fuel truck's gonna need to be when they deliver fuel, but I can't move this thing an inch. I have zero air in my primary tanks and like 82 in my secondary tank. I could get it up to about 70, but as soon as I put it in drive, it'll all the air will go out. So anyway, hasn't been a great week. My other truck's been down for a little bit with some minor issues, stuff like that. So that hasn't been running all that well. Then I come out and this happens to me. And this is on a load that I knew I shouldn't have taken. Every time I try to fuck with the Northeast, something happens. So I'm going to take that as a sign. You know, every time I come out on the road, each little tour that I'm out has its own kind of flavor to it, and this is not I'm just not feeling this right now, and I'm tempted to just roll home is really what I'm tempted to do. But you know, when I talk to everybody about being conservative with your money and setting aside money and all this kind of stuff, these are the times that you need to have that money set aside, because you know, this has not been an inexpensive week. And this next week, including this situation here, whether I got to get towed or they can come out here and fix it, or whatever the situation is going to make this another expensive week. So, you know, whether you're running, you know, whether you're just a regular lease purchase, if you got a truck, 2-truck, whatever, you know what, it's time to really start thinking about having that money set aside. And you know, I'm glad that I'm as conservative as I am, and I'm glad I have as much money set aside for emergencies like this. So it's more of an inconvenience than something that's like a problem. You know what I'm saying? My only problem now is trying to figure out what to do, or what's going to happen when this fuel truck comes. And I don't know. It's been a while since I heard from Road Assist. I don't know what's going on. I'd almost be tempted to just tell them to tow me out here to this Peterbilt dealership, because sitting out here is extremely uncomfortable, and this isn't the best Pilot in the world. If you want to go on Trucker Path and look it up, Montague, what was that? Montague, New Jersey, exit 1, 84. Just even getting to the fuel islands, which is what I was trying to do when I came in here. You know, I noticed that I'd started losing a little bit of air when I was driving, but it was kind of holding. It was still like around 104, 105, but I knew something wasn't right. So I saw a Pilot coming up. I didn't know that it didn't have any spots, but I was just going to come in here, assess the situation, maybe get some reefer fuel. But as soon as I shut it, you could hear the air was just like super loud from under the truck. So I tried to move out of everybody's way as much as possible, since this place is already tight. So here I sit, and I guess, you know, me and Road Assist will be dealing with this situation hopefully before the situation starts dealing with us. So maybe there's enough room if the fuel guy comes in here. I mean, he's got like a few feet over there. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but anyway, just a bad situation. I'm headed to this CNS in Westfield, Massachusetts. For those of you guys that have been there, you guys know that it's kind of a cluster. You know, you go check in, and then they send you down to this bottom lot, and then you back in there, and then they call you, give you a door. Then, you know, it's kind of a cluster. I really wasn't looking forward to this load, but I was just going to take it to make things easier on my fleet manager's life, but I'm about to just put a hard no on anything Northeast, and I'm talking about anything like, if they wear a New England jersey or New York Giants, New York Jets jersey, those states might have to be out of the mix. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Truck and Transportation. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.